Audio issues. I can't hear myself very well. So for those of you who have my number, if you could text me, just let me know what my audio sounds like coming through on either Facebook or YouTube. I would really appreciate it. Again, it looks like my volume levels are fine everywhere. Technically, I just can't hear myself very well in the headphones, which is fine. I don't need to hear me as long as you can. So today, our first game of 3. The first 2 being a doubleheader with a break in between. Our first game is against the Peppers Wallace. Your Colorado Stars 16U Gold deThouars team saw this team last weekend at the Tulsa Elite. I believe your Stars were victorious in that game 4-3. And so looking for another fun, exciting outing here against a very, very strong opponent with the Peppers Wallace. I have the game pulled up, but I'm not entirely sure if I've got names or numbers for the players. I will check that. Don't believe I do. I'll try to grab their sheet here in between innings. Starting off for your Stars, looking like we will be home, so we are taking the field first. Grace Sackett in the circle. Nevada Smith behind the plate. Addie Osborne at third. Gabby Gricius at short. Sydney Fordham at second. Delaney Granger at first. And that ball popped, stayed in the infield, but just kind of hung. And so unsure of whose ball it was there, but it dropped in between Grace and Sydney Fordham. And the result is batter number 24 for the Peppers is on. Your outfield, hard to see, but I believe it's Brianna Blair in center field. Shows bunt. Sydney reaches on the throw, but is able to bring that down for the out. So with that, 1 away, 1 on, and in scoring position, Kendall Mulvaney in left field and Kaya Weingart in right field for your Stars. And now we have the third batter in the order for the Peppers, number 77. I'll get their sheet here in a second so I can give you names and other information on the Peppers. Swing and a miss. I just see my compatriot walking up now. We will see if he can help me if I do have audio issues here. Swing and a miss. I'm going to mute myself real quick. Check. Okay. 5 seconds. Matt's here 5 seconds and fixes my audio issue. Literally 5 seconds. Okay, so we've got a meeting in the circle for the Colorado Stars. Still third batter, number 77 for the Peppers Wallace. 1 on, 1 away. Batters count as 0-2 currently. I don't know what I'd do without Matt. I literally just had one tiny cord plugged in the wrong spot. But oh well, now we're back in action, so hopefully everything's running just fine. Ooh, maybe a little too fine. Turn myself down a little bit. That one fouls back. It is hot out here, and the only shade is the one you make here at high noon in Kansas City. Swing and a miss, and that's the first K for Grace Sackett to start things off here at the top of the first. We did have a runner advance in one of those exchanges, so now we have 2 away, 1 on in scoring position at third. And the fourth batter now batting, number 21 for the Peppers. That spiked on a jam. Can she get it there in time? Oh, she does. Grace scoops that up with her glove and tosses it from her glove over to Delaney Granger, but in the middle of the play, the behind the plate calls that foul. Did have a spike to it. I thought the spike occurred outside of the batter's box, but I could be wrong. That one fouls back. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's 2 Ks on the top of the outing for Grace Sackett. Doing a good job, as we've come to expect from Gracie, getting ahead of batters early and staying that way. So nice work to change out the top of the first to the bottom of the first. Okay, folks, about to start the bottom of 1 here. Matt Fierro is setting up the sounds of the game mic. For those of you joining us today, weren't able to join yesterday, all the fields out here have nets rather than chain link fence. And as a result, I have to use my tripod for the actual camera because we can't hang it on the nets. It's actually prohibited, but it doesn't work very well anyway. And so we're having to use a different setup to get the sounds of the game mic up and running. But Matt came out and immediately got that going, so that'll be up and running here momentarily. And with that, we will resume action here, starting with the top of the order for your Colorado Stars with Izzy Martinez. Ball low. Another ball low and out. Oh. There we go. That sounds good. Can't tell if he called that a ball or a strike there, bud. Looks like we've got it as 3-0 the count. Yeah, now he's signaling that. 3-1 now. Yeah, because they were set up over on that side. You like my rig on the box?
Hey, there you go. I like it.
I've got one of our tripods stuck up on a box today.
Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah. So with that, Izzy Martinez achieves first on balls, and that brings up Sydney Fordham as the second batter in the lineup for the first game. Again, this is a doubleheader, so we play back-to-back, and then we have a break, and then we come back in the evening. So if we can make it from, noon to about 4 without
overheating,
dehydrating,
melting,
losing all rational thought, the typical stuff that happens in this heat.
When it's 91 out.
It's only 91.
That's what it says. Maybe it hasn't updated, but yeah, it feels like 200.
That, yeah.
Even this phone I just pulled out.
Well, maybe the heat of the day will be when we're on break. Sydney spikes that one. It's fielded at second for a clean out, but at the same time, Izzy goes ahead and takes second. So now with one away, we have one in scoring position. Again, bottom of the first against the KC Peppers Wallace.
Who we saw in...
Yeah, I was saying that earlier.
Tulsa.
We saw that. We won 4-3 that game, right?
Yeah, I think we played them twice even, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. We played them once in bracket, too, and that was a different story, wasn't it?
I think we won both of them.
Oh, we won both?
Yeah.
It's now batting number 21, Nevada Smith.
Broadcast booth favorite.
As long as she keeps swinging the bat, she's broadcast booth. We had some called third strikes yesterday, folks.
Ooh, that was a nice looking changeup by 24 there.
Don't get much better than that.
Yeah.
What beer commercial was that? Was that Miller Lite back in the day? It don't get much, boys, it doesn't get much better than this. It don't get any better than
I remember that. What's that?
Oh, man, this is way before that. This is like when we were little kids.
Okay.
All right. I think it's 2-1 now for Nevada. 3-1. Okay.
I'm going to put a fan on that phone just to try to help out.
One, or if you want, they're in the box.
What is that? Oh.
That one spikes back to the pitcher on a jam. He's learned to step out on those inside pitches. That's 2 away. Izzy advances to third. Addie Osborne batting in the 4th position, now batting. That one spikes high and but it's dropped, and that ball's fair and live, which brings Izzy Martinez in for the run. Addie achieves first on that play. Looked like it might have been lost in the sun. It is directly ahead of us. 3 KC Peppers converged on that play. Fortunately for the Stars, that ball was dropped, and now Gabby Grishis is up to batting 5th in the lineup. She sends one straight back to shortstop, guns it over to first in time for the out. But now starting the top of the second, your Colorado Stars lead 1-0 against the KC Peppers Wallace. We will be back momentarily. All right, we are back in action. Wind picked up, had to hold. I've got an umbrella over the rig here. And so when the wind picks up, I try to hold on to it. Don't want everything coming crashing down. So I still do not have the sheet for the Peppers. Now batting number 5. Your infield has remained the same. Grace Sackett pitching. Savannah Smith catching. Addie Osborne at third. Gabby Grishus at short. Sydney Fordham at second. And Delaney Granger at first. Outfield, Kendall Mulvaney in left. Brianna Blair in center. Ball high as the first pitch. And Kaya Weingart in right. Two balls high. Nice spot on that one. 2-1 the count now. That ball gets popped up, easily fielded for out number 1. Ball low. Team liked that pitch, so did I. Well placed, well framed. Could have been blinking. I believe the count's 3-1. And that gets sent out to center for the easy track and grab for Brianna Blair. 2 away. None on here at the top of the second inning. Again, your Colorado Stars facing off against the KC Peppers Wallace. Grace sticks that one to get ahead early. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like that had some drop on that action a little bit. Batter might have gotten fooled a little bit on that one. 0-2. One, two now. Two, neutral count. Let's see if we come back inside on this next one. See what kind of pitch sequence we're cooking up here. Change up instead, but she swings at that one to begin the battle. So we have Cottonwood flying around out here, folks, which is a favorite for all back home with allergies. And then a slow-moving train. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. I believe that's 3 Ks for Grace Sackett to end the top of 1. Heading into the bottom momentarily here, folks. We'll be back in a few. Okay, we've made some adjustments, moved some of the gear around a little bit, but now we're back in action with Olivia Trombley now batting, bottom of 2 for your Colorado Stars. Problem is I can't. All right, sorry. We're still trying to figure out where the best place to be out here is. I think I got a good spot here now. All right, 1-1 the count for Trombley. Thank you. Hey, Matt, could you grab the sheet? I left the sheet there. Swing and a miss for Trombley. Thanks, man. That's 1-2 now, I believe. She sends that high, but it stays in the infield and is caught by the shortstop. I believe that's number 3, Brianna Severino from Olathe Northwest, graduating 2024. She's a pitcher as well as third base and shortstop. And with that, Kendall Mulvaney for your Colorado Stars now takes up her bat. Ball low. Pitching for the KC Peppers is Keena Watts, graduating 2024 out of St. James Academy High School here locally. Kendall puts that in action. It bounces up and off the shoulder of the shortstop. And Kendall achieves first base. So 1 away, 1 on. Here at the bottom of 2. Now batting Brianna Blair. Fouls that one backing out a bit. Oh, 2 now. All low, 1-2 now. Brianna sends that over to right field. Caught, 2 away. Kendall hurries back over to first on that. Lindsay Trostgruben now batting. Fouls that one back. Fouls that one up and over. Oh, no, not over, but up. That one takes a interesting curve, heads out to right field on that one. That right fielder throws clear across over to third for the tag on Kendall Mulvaney, which ends things here in the bottom of 2 with the top of 3 heading your way momentarily, folks. Okay. Starting things off for the KC Peppers is number 9, Lillian Sapp from St. Thomas Aquinas. 2023 grad. I believe the count's 0-1. That one fouls back. 0-2 now. One, two. Now we have a full count. Started this sequence with 2 foul back. 3 balls make it a full count quickly. And with that, Sapp takes first on balls. Now coming up, Rachel Peterson from Bentonville, Arkansas, home of Walmart. 2022 grad, outfield first and third base. Ball high. Gray sticks that one for 1-1 now. Swing and a miss for Peterson. One away. Oh no, I'm sorry. One on, none away. retrieve second on a pass ball. 2-2 the count now. That one hits the fence and left center. That's going to score one and a stand-up double for Peterson. And so now here at the top of 3, the score is tied 1-1 between the Colorado Stars and the KC Peppers Wallace. With that, number 15, Emily Burke, 2023 grad from Cole Camp High School. She plays second base and outfield. Right now she's going bat. On strike. Let's start things out. Swing and a miss. That one fouls back. So here we have one in scoring position, no outs. First pitch after the 2 strikes was a foul. This one comes in as a ball. Battle continues here. Swing and a miss, and that's caught, so there's one out. With number 24, Keena Watts, also a pitcher from St. James Academy, now batting. 1 on, 1 away. 1 on is in scoring position. Are those water weights? Bunt travels high and out. Playable opportunity, but drops well before Addie Osborne could make it over. Good effort. Ball just drops too quickly here. With that, it's another K for Grace Sackett. I believe that's her 5th now. Number 5 coming up to the plate. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Number 5 is Claire Lopez out of Olathe Northwest, 2023 grad, second base outfield, ball 1. That one spikes. Gabby Grish just gloves it on the run. Throws over well in time for the out to end things, but not before the KC Peppers are able to tie things up here 1-1 heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. All right, now starting things off for your Colorado Stars, Delaney Granger batting here to begin things at the bottom of 3. Your score 1-1. Ball low. Your score 1-1. Kansas City Peppers Wallace facing off against your Colorado Stars, 16U Gold, deThouars. Low and inside. 2-0 now. She gets all of that one, and that's going to drop low in that wide 10-hole area. She's going to try to get to second. And she's safe. She's under the tag. Sliding double. That goes out kind of wicked. Actually, I call it 10-hole. That's pretty much 7-8 by that point. So to start things off, at the bottom of the order was Delaney Granger hitting a double. Now KC Peppers want to talk in the circle. Actually wants to question the call while his team talks in the circle. Just always wonder what they're saying. And it looks like the blue in the field's holding her own. Of course, it helps to have some weight if you want to throw some weight. Just saying, folks, just saying. And now, that starts us off with the top of our order with, it doesn't start us off, but it takes us to the top of our order with Izzy Martinez now batting 1 on in scoring position, none away to start things off here at the bottom of the 3rd. Izzy showing bunt, pulls her bat back. 2-0 now. That pitch gets stuck right down the pipe. 2-1 now. Izzy gets that one. It goes behind, it drops behind the center fielder for a stand-up double, which advances Delaney Granger to 3rd. From this angle, it looked like that just got right past center fielder. It looked like she was tracking it, maybe lost a little bit of it in the sun. Hard to tell. We're straight up and down here, high noonish. Sydney Fordham now batting. None away, 2 on in scoring position. So the Stars are threatening with no outs. Inside and a bit low for ball 1. Sydney sends that up, and that is caught. Caught by a second, who guns it back home. Catcher makes the tag. Delaney Granger attempts the hand slide there. Looked to me that she was in before the tag, but apparently not. So with that, that's 2 outs. And now batting Nevada Smith. Izzy Martinez is still in scoring position at second. Love to start seeing some aggressive swinging here. Ball high, 1-1. 2 away. 1 in scoring position. She sends that up, and that's fieldable and caught by center field. So with starting things out threatening, 2 in scoring position, unfortunately, Stars come away from that inning without generating any more runs. So the score going into the top of 1 will be 1-1 when we return. Back up. Oop. All right, starting things off here in the 4th, top of 4th, Winter Hurst, Benton High School from St. Joe, Missouri. Outfield and first baseman. Swing and a miss. Are you live there? You on?
I think so.
You are.
Hi, everybody. Matt said Dustin was lonely, so came over to hang out.
All right. Oh, spiked that one. So 0-2 for Winter Hurst. I remember her name from when you guys were broadcasting last
Winter
week.
with a Y.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah. And I happened to get to Cole Camp, Missouri, a couple days ago since we were here, visiting my friend who lived there. She said she knew the girl from there.
Oh, yeah? I believe that's the 6th strikeout for Grace Sackett on the day. Now number 1, Briley Brewster, pitcher, first baseman from Warsaw, Missouri, attending John Boys. You say Boys? Is it Boise? Boys?
I'd say Boise, maybe.
Boise?
John Boise Middle School. Yeah, she's the middle
How's that one
schooler.
back? Oh, yeah, it says MS there. Okay, then.
Well, she's going to be a freshman.
Sure. They should just update.
Yeah,
the form,
2025.
too.
Yeah.
One away, 0-1 to the incoming freshman. 0-2 now. Briley Brewster. Swing and a miss, and that's 7
Another
Ks
strikeout.
for Grace Sackett. So Sydney had some pretty good plays yesterday
She did.
in the field.
She did. That little bucket catch over her head.
Yeah, and then there was a jump or two in there, too.
Used her go-go gadget arms.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Or legs, depending.
Number 6, Teely Super. Bonner Springs High School, Bonner Springs, Kansas. There's a girl from Bentonville on this team. Home of Walmart.
Home of Walmart, that's right. We've been there to play one time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have tournaments out there.
Yeah.
That one goes deep left, but Kendall Mulvaney is there to make the grab, retire the side, and send us into the bottom of 4. And we will be back momentarily, folks. All right, starting things off here, bottom of 4, I believe.
Is that a new pitcher?
I believe it's new pitcher, new catcher.
That's Haley Mondon in the circle now. Number 73. And 23 behind the plate, which is Ray Saylor. Sawyer. I think he did that last time, too.
Addie Osborne at bat now to start things off. Batting 4 in today's lineup. Ball outside, I think.
A little low, maybe.
A little low, there you go. Now that was just straight outside.
Just straight outside, yep. Perfect height, just too far out. He's living outside.
Yeah, it looked like it's about the same spot there. The count to Addie. Full count now. He sends that one up, but that's going to stay in the infield and caught easily by the second baseman. As Gabby Grish is now batting. So, are Are the Firecrackers here, or are they doing the Team 1 thing?
They are doing the Team 1 tournament,
Team
yep.
1? Okay. So that's like, Team 1 is like the Alliance versus
I know
PGF,
nothing about
right?
them. I don't know.
The split.
Yeah.
The divorce.
Is that what happened there? I have no idea.
I've heard stories, but.
The drama.
Chris just sends that one over to first, gets out of the glove of first baseman. But unfortunately for the Stars, the second was there doing her job covering. Picks up the ball that popped out of the first baseman's glove, or first base player's glove. Sends it right back to her in time to make the out. A lot of words for a very quick amount
That was
of
a lot of
action.
words. I was impressed.
I will
I would
try
have
to-
fumbled all over
No,
that.
I'll try to shorten my talk down a little bit there. Now batting Olivia Trombley, 2 away for your Stars here in the bottom of the 4th. I keep grabbing onto this because I keep forgetting that you put the weights on it.
Oh, he did.
Because the umbrella
Oh, yeah, it would just float away like Mary
it
Poppins,
was.
huh?
That's why we.
Is this the same blue we had behind the plate last night?
I think so for game 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Game 1 was a lady.
That's right. I think they switched.
Yeah, they did switch. Now he's here. It's a different lady that's our field ump today. They may switch again here
For the next one.
for the next one. So we got 2-1 now.
You gonna tell us?
That does.
that's what
it
the
gives a
screen
little
says,
bit
yeah.
of a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, I think the delay is all network. I don't think it's a delay in. I think Shannon's the one that does iScore over there, right? So I think he's on it. I think it's just the relay that
Takes a minute to go from
creates
point A
the
to point
delay.
B.
Yeah. That one's foul, playable, but drops in this heavy, humid heat before the second baseman. I guess first jogged over to that one. First base.
New life
get
for
to it.
Olivia.
New life. That one's going to drop right behind the 5-6. Kind of a high rope that died early. And with that, Olivia Trombley is on. Yeah, 2 outs, 1 on. Kendall Mulvaney now batting for your Stars. And, you know, this wind, I remember that last year at the Tulsa Elite, too.
Oh, yeah?
The humidity in the wind
Oh, the
makes these
humidity.
balls go just, you know, they go one direction and almost change entirely
Yeah.
once they get to a certain layer.
It's a good way to get hurt.
Yeah.
You have to move that quickly.
Yeah, going this way in the net.
Mm-hmm.
But the weather's the same for both teams.
That's right.
That's what I always
No
tell my
excuse.
kids. Hey, it's the same height for them as it is for you.
Unless your dugout happens to be shaded.
Yeah. That one gets caught and fielded and thrown out easily for the third out to end things here at the bottom of 4. For your Colorado Stars facing off against the Casey Peppers Wallace for the 3rd time in just over a week, right?
Did we play them twice last weekend?
I think
I
that's
think
what
we
Matt
did.
said. I think
Yeah.
yeah. So the score here remains 1-1 heading into the top of 5. I started the feed about, I don't know, 5 minutes before the game, so we've probably got about another 35 to play here. We may get all the way through 7.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think they were coming to Colorado too, but they are, but not for the IDT, so we won't see them there most likely.
Are they going Triple Crown instead,
Yes.
Sparkler?
It says fireworks. Is that a mistake on their end, or is there a
When does it say
firecracker and a firework?
Well, that's TCS.
Triple Crown Sports.
Yeah.
So maybe they just
That's
called it
probably
the
a typo.
fireworks and
Yeah.
not the firecracker.
Because there's a sparkler, and then there's firecracker, right?
Yeah, but I don't know of a
Never
fireworks.
heard of a fireworks. Probably just a typo.
Yeah. Either way, it's not. Doesn't say
It's
IDT.
not IDT. Yeah. That would be a way different typo.
Yep.
It's crazy that Triple Crown. You know, you start 12U down in Colorado Springs, 14U's clear the heck up in like Longmont and Fort Collins. You kind of work your way into the good fields with that organization.
The older you get.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then 16U is in Boulder in that area, and then finally you get to the Aurora Sports Complex for 18U, right?
Got to work your way up. Oh, I'm not doing my job here. That's number 3, Brianna Severino, up to bat.
1-1. Yeah, they a couple of years ago, the Triple Crown tried to do a 10U.
Oh.
And they were trying to put that clear out in Eagle. So it's like,
Where's-
are you just
up in
trying
the
to
mountains?
punish the younger? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like, the younger you are, the more
The
you
further
drive.
you have to go.
Yeah. Swing and a miss for Severino. 1-2 now.
Well, it's pretty up there.
Yeah,
It
it's
would be
pretty.
fun to play softball up there.
Yeah.
We've never done that.
Delaney Granger scoops up that grounder and is able to make the tag about 2/3 of the way down the line toward first base. With that one away.
All right, and stepping up for the Peppers is number 20, Emma McCall, from right here in Shawnee, Kansas.
All right. Thought about that one, decided against it, still came in as a strike. Yeah, I was joking about how Texans would do in Eagle, Colorado.
How Texans would?
Yeah. That one kind of bobbled between Addie and Gracie.
Great backup for Gabby there.
Yeah, she was there and ready to pick the ball up. And so, she was there, she did her job, threw the ball, threw a
Two away.
dart over to Granger, and 2 away, right?
All right, and up next is number 9, Lillian Sapp, from Lenexa, Kansas.
So, you know, like people from the south get real excited about batting in Colorado.
Oh, you think it's
For
going to
the-
go high and
oh,
bar
yeah.
with the altitude?
Swing and a miss, but they don't get excited about base running.
Oh, that's true.
So, you get some heavy hitters from Texas, you could be
Yeah.
in trouble. You can get
Yeah.
some not heavy hitters, you might not be in trouble. Especially way the heck up an Eagle.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
That one fouls toward the Stars dugout, 0-2 the count.
I think a lot of people want to do some sightseeing and stuff once they get there and forget it's probably not a good idea. Just lay low and drink lots of water and
Yeah,
get ready to play, not go even higher.
no. Guess that was high and out a bit. 1-2, or I guess were we 1-1? I thought we had 2 strikes on her. I thought she had one
Maybe
swing
1
and
and
a
1.
miss. And that foul. There's a swing and a miss. Yeah, yeah.
All right, you were right.
Okay, I think that's 8 Ks for
Yeah.
Sackett.
We need to put up some
Yeah, we need to do the K sign
Yeah, the
stuff
little-
and ring
little
them
cards. Yeah.
up. All right, so heading into the bottom of 5. I think we will. I think we have time to play the whole thing.
Well,
Unless
we
somebody
need to get
just
some
goes on a
runs.
hitting spree. Hopefully, if that happens, it's us.
What is the score?
1-1.
Oh, yeah, we need some runs. Wasn't that crazy last night to end a game in a tie at
I know.
0-0?
7. I had Grace for 8. She has 7 strikeouts.
Oh, okay.
Well, it ought to be 8.
Either way, it's
Should
a lot
give
of
her 8
cards if
anyway.
we had them.
She's doing a hell of a job. Yeah, it would still be a bunch of Ks in the cards. Right? for the Stars, Brianna Blair. One to start things out.
That'd be a good time to have a runner on base, darn it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of weird to start things off against that Sioux Falls team, 0-0. I guess pool play. Matt had asked the ump behind the plate, you know, if it could actually end in a tie. It shows, yeah, during pool it can.
Yeah, not in a bracket game.
Yeah. That goes straight over to third, and she guns it over to first. Plenty of time to make the out. And with that, Lindsay Troffgruben comes up to the plate. It seems like they've been running things in time, though, on time.
Even a little early.
Yeah. 90-minute games with half-hour breaks, you know, as long as it's not necessarily drop dead, but finish the inning, right?
Right.
You know, so. 0-1 to start things off for Troffgruben. I always put an S in her
That's
name
hard,
that's not
I know.
there.
I'm glad Matt usually says her name because I can't do it.
Sends that one over to Coach Ball. He gets out of the way. 0-2. So now, did you play softball?
No.
I didn't either.
I don't know where my girls get it from.
1-2. Molly played.
Did she?
Yeah, and a bunch of ladies on her side of the family played.
I know Olivia Trombley's mom was a pitcher.
Yeah. That one fouls over. Recovered by the first base player. So begins the battle. 1-2 remains the count. That one spikes over to second. Throws in time for the out, and that will bring up Delaney Granger to the plate. So Yale is here.
I saw that.
Do your kids have grades enough to go to Yale for softball?
Probably. My little one, definitely not. Sydney has just over a 4.0, but that's probably still not good enough.
I don't know.
For Yale. Like, that's like the real Yale?
Yeah, the real Yale. The true
Ivy
Yale,
League.
where the Bushes went.
I don't think we could afford it.
No, that had to be a free full ride or something like that. Delaney sends one that stays fair past the third base. She's going to head on over to first. Nice aggressive
stay put.
swing. Yeah, stay put. That's another thing that we probably need to do more of. And that will start the top of the order back over with Izzy Martinez now batting. So what are we, bottom of 5? 2 out but 1 on. Maybe we get a 2-out rally going here a little bit.
There we go.
Granger will take second on a pass ball. I believe Izzy had a kind of a goofy drop that kind of hit that 7-8 back there in her last at bat. She'd been showing, slap and bunt, and then decided to swing away. And and with this air and humidity and lack of will to live that is Kansas City, it dropped. And ball low there.
Yeah, you never know with Izzy. She's got a big arsenal in that bat.
She does. Keeps them guessing.
That's right. Did you play baseball?
Nope.
No?
I played one season. I was more of a soccer and football
Okay.
guy. remember not liking the fact that if somebody pissed you off, you couldn't just go up and hit them on the next play.
In baseball.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
baseball.
but in football you
do that.
can't.
In football, you can do that
So,
all day
yeah.
long. Foul back on that. I believe that makes the count full.
Yeah, my son started playing baseball when he was little. So when the girls got old enough, it just seemed logical.
Sure.
In fact, Sydney played 1 year of baseball.
Oh, did she?
Before she switched over to softball.
Swing and a miss. And that'll do things here for the bottom of 5. By my clock, I think we might be able to get all 7 into this thing, particularly if it's finish inning, even if time has expired. But we will definitely be here to see.
24 up to bat. Keno Watts.
All right, well, we were temporarily out of commission there. I guess I ran out of storage on this iPad.
Oh, I was talking away. Did they hear me or not hear me?
No, and it was probably some of your best stuff.
Oh,
right?
it probably was.
You
Darn it.
just burned your best material. Swing and a miss for 24.
Just in case, I thought. I'll just keep talking.
Well, no, it's always better. So I was telling Matt the other day, you know who Beth Mowens is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. During Game 2 of the championship series of the World Series, Women's World Series, Florida State had a pitching change. And so right before commercial, Beth Mowens was talking about the pitching change. But it didn't come out as pitching change.
Oh.
It came out as a different word.
Oh.
And
So
because
maybe
I was recording it, I got to replay it, record it again, and put
double
it on
check it many
Facebook.
times.
Yeah, I put it on Facebook. So you never know.
That's funny. I noticed one game watching, the pitcher from Alabama, Montana Fouts.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed one of the commentators called her Hannah Montana Fouts.
Oh, really?
And she did not mean to say that.
Did she really? Oh,
yeah,
it was just on
somebody called her out on it, and
accident.
she's like, "Oh, I can't believe I did that."
Man, they were talking about how, she pitched that perfect game that day. And the last time a perfect game was pitched in the World Series was a week before she was born.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Because it was on her birthday, too. She
21st birthday, 21 outs. I think it was the
21 years in
21
between,
years
yeah.
since, yep. All right, up to bat is number 5, Claire Lopez.
2 away. None on. Top of 6. 1-2 the count. He sends that over to Grace, who throws a dart over to Delaney Granger, who's able to scoop that up in time.
Yeah, she did.
Great play to pull that one up, particularly in the split. That whole motion to me is just like, I don't know how they do it. But she did it very well.
And much needed.
Much needed.
So
So that
glad
ends
that
the top
worked.
of the 6. Sorry for the glitch. I ran out of storage that I didn't realize I was using here. But now we fixed that. We'll be back here momentarily. I guess we can keep talking. I don't care. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Bottom of 6. Well, no, I don't have my count on. My timer. But I still think we're getting all the way through 7 here, folks.
I feel so taken care of. Look at this. Oh, I can't see, though. There's that big pole. No, the shade is great. Yeah. My foot was frying. So that shade is great. Thank you.
Looks like the Colorado Stars Michelson defeated
Yeah, how are they doing?
the Mac and Sight Storm. Don't know what. 4-3.
Good for them.
I think they're 1-1 on today's action.
Shout out to Michelson's team.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Oh, hey, it's your kid up to bat.
There she
I'll
is.
stop talking.
Up for the Stars, number 1, Sydney Fordham. As she quickly gets herself in a hole. The 0-2 count.
Starts the battle though. Fouls that one out.
You gotta.
Look at the batter's box.
Yeah.
The right hand. I mean, it's just an absolute cavern out there.
Are they
just a
taking care of the
canyon.
fields? You know, if they redo them
They
between
scrap
games?
this pea gravel all over the place in between games, but you know, this late in the.
In Tulsa, they drug the field every time, watered it down,
Did they really?
re-chalked it between every game. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
That is nice. Take notes, Top Gun. I'm going to go straight back to the pitcher who's, although a high ball is caught by first, and she lands in time back on the bag. One away with Nevada
Look,
Smith.
after mine is yours.
Yeah. Now batting. That looked good. She should have swung.
No, she was
Come
smart.
on. Yeah, on teams that Nevada's played on before, especially from catching, you know, a lot of these drops at 14U are being learned still, right? The
Right.
drop pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them hit the ground before they cross
Before
the
they
plate.
could even get there, yep.
That one gets fouled over.
New
to the
life.
right. Anyway, so the coaches would frame that. It's like, can't frame dirt. It's got to cross the plate before you frame it.
You can't frame that. It didn't even, it can't bounce in the strike zone.
No.
That doesn't work.
And you're not selling that to anybody
That's
behind
right.
the plate. That's be the best salesperson in the world. That ain't happening. That one gets popped up to short in the jam, and that'll put 2 away for the Stars here in the bottom of 6. I don't know, man. We're heading for another tie game here.
We
aren't
can't. Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah,
this
we
is
can.
still bracket or pool
Cool
play.
until
We sure
after
can.
the first game on Saturday.
A 0-0 tie and a 1-1 tie.
I hope to hell that's not the case. Now batting Addie Osborne, swing and a miss, but an aggressive first swing on the first pitch, like that. Bob Sackett's got statistics on first pitches, how many of them are strikes, how many of them are balls, and how you should swing at them, because there are a lot of times meat. That one gets sent down the line as a high pop. Second base is there to catch it, and that'll do things for the 6th inning.
Yeah, I think there's a whole philosophy on that. First pitch is probably the best one you're going to see.
Yep. I'd start to believe a little bit of that.
So I was going to mention earlier, we were talking about Bentonville, home of Walmart. When we played there, we toured the Walmart Museum.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's free. And it was probably cool in there. So, of course, we were going to go do it.
Sure.
It was interesting. I love that old nostalgia type. You know, they had like a replica, I would assume, of his like original office.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even remember his name.
Sam. Walton.
Sam, what was it?
Walton.
Walton, yes. All kinds of really old products, you know, like pharmacy type things, old prescription bottles, old
drugstore
gum
stuff.
wrappers or gum packs, and it was pretty cool.
All right. Top of 7. Do or die for either team at this point.
Yeah.
1-1 remains the score.
So Winter Hurst. Winter with a Y steps up first for the Peppers. This may pay off to be the home team. This game.
Might. I guess the last time we were the away team, weren't we?
Last night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2-1. Yes, my younger daughter's playing that USA State tournament. Starts today.
Oh,
back
yeah.
home.
12s, right?
12s.
Yeah. Olivia, my younger one, played in that one last year, and they won the 14s.
Oh, yeah?
Played 8 games on Sunday to win.
It's crazy. when
It was
that
crazy.
happens.
With 2 pitchers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those double elimination types where you have
Gotta
the
work your
if
way
and
back.
all that and work your
Mhm.
way back, and those can be brutal come Sunday. That one rifles down the line into right field. Gets past Granger. Weingart picks that up. It stays at first, but that's 1 on.
All right, and stepping in is number 1, Briley Brewster. The incoming freshman.
That's right. Fouls that one up and away.
Isn't it interesting these fields have these nets and not chain link?
These are pretty taut, right?
Yeah, they're taller
were-
than a normal fence too.
When I was with my younger daughter she was playing around the World Series, and we were out in Choctaw, Oklahoma, and their nets were all, Brandon Blair takes that one. So 1 on, 1 away. Theirs are pretty saggy.
Oh,
And the problem is when you have a camera and that net moves, it screws up the focus on your camera.
So and then it's all messed up. You keep going.
Yeah, the
and
camera's just working double time.
Yeah, trying to focus.
Oh.
These are pretty tight though.
Yeah. I remember noticing that last year when we watched the 18Us playing here at this field.
Mm.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to need a tripod to go out to Top Gun.
Well, yeah, I don't think you could really mount a camera to that.
No, well, it's
Netting
specifically
anyway.
prohibited. There's a
Oh,
sign
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
And then even with as tight as this is, it still would sag with that weight. So then you can't get a good, consistent picture anyway. Yes! It's the only time I get loud, folks. Sorry
Great
about
job,
that.
Navana. Right on the money. 2 away for the Stars. All right, up next, number 23, Ray Saylor, Salyer.
I was giving Matt grief yesterday. I was like, you know what? For a white guy with an Italian name, you're not very good with some of these European names around here, buddy.
Well, we had a Frigetti, I think, last weekend. He liked saying that one a lot.
Did he?
Yeah.
And there's a Severino on this team.
Yeah.
No, last night on the Team Kansas, there was a Gogan. So that's Scotch-Irish probably, right? Weingart here for us now. That's German, right? Fordham, I mean, that's about as English as it gets, though, right?
It is. It is.
Right there with Smith. It doesn't get more English
that's right.
than that, right?
That's right. In fact, I think Sydney or my husband maybe saw somebody with a Fordham University.
Yeah.
But it's a law school, and Sydney wants to go into nursing. So she said, "You think I could go there for free, just because I have the same last name?"
Yeah. Oh. A little bit of a bobble there.
Speaking of Sydney.
We got one on, but two out.
All right, up next, here we go. Brianna Severino, number 3. I thought it would be fun to maybe find that coach, though, and maybe ask her for a picture. You know, take a picture with Sydney.
Yeah,
I
or
thought
send
that'd
a
be
shirt
really
or
cool.
something.
Yeah.
Right? You should go in and be like, hey, my Uncle Jim founded this college. Jimbo founded it.
Jimbo Fordham.
None of y'all would be here if it weren't for my ancestors. Swing and a miss. That was a pretty pitch, I'll tell you what. I think that's 0-2.
Yeah. One more.
Grace has done a good job of
She has.
getting in front of them and staying that way. Or ahead of them, I should say. You can't let that
Too
one.
close to watch.
Yeah, leave that one.
She got lucky.
Hey, Chris, how many strikeouts for Grace at this point?
There we
There's another
go.
one.
All right, this is where it's going to pay off to be the home team. We just need one.
So that would be 8 strikeouts for Grace Sackett for the day. We can say that that's it for this game because that's the top of 7 for her. 8 strikeouts, not bad. I agree, though. I think we need to start getting those clip K signs. Start clipping those on the fence. Play some of the mental game, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I guess we'll stay put. I probably need to change out some batteries here and there in between games.
Number 6 is re-entering.
Oh, Gracie's mom just texted me. She said, according to Game Changer, it says 10 strikeouts.
Oh, 10 strikeouts.
Yeah, thanks, Val.
Thank you, Val.
Shout out to you, Val.
She's saying that your game, Val, is. Yeah, it's hard to read. Yeah, we're asking you for stuff that's not readily available. 10, according to Val. We'll take 10.
That's even better.
You can only do so much. Game Changer is kind of high maintenance.
It is.
I gotta say, it's.
It needs special treatment.
Huh? No, I'm in all seriousness. Game Changer's high maintenance. I'm not giving you grief, Chris. No, you're not high maintenance. Game Changer. Good God, I almost had to walk home.
Oh, yeah, she is your ride, isn't she?
No, Chris, you are not high maintenance. Game Changer is high maintenance as all get out and fickle and temperamental and all sorts of bad things. Gabby Grish is now batting. Start things out for us.
Looks like 1-1 on Gabby.
Mm-hmm. neutral now, 2-2. The sounds of the game have become the sounds of the train.
Yes, lots of trains.
She sends that one to right, but is caught by second. One away, bottom of 7. Score remains 1-1 from early on. Your Stars scored
way
at the
early
bottom
on.
of 1, and the KC Peppers responded in the top of 3, and it has been locked there since. I do like this team. At one point, I didn't know what I was doing on Facebook, and I liked this Facebook page for KC Peppers.
Yeah, so you
So I
checked
get a
them
lot
out
of
a little bit.
That was a couple of years ago, but I
Oh.
get a lot of their feeds and stuff, you know. I don't have the heart to unlike them.
Oh,
I don't want
yeah.
them to know that
No.
they've you know, been disliked or
Yeah.
whatever. Olivia Trombley now batting. She's going to send one to 10 hole, and that's going to drop and get her aboard with Kendall Mulvaney now batting. So one away, one on. Well, we certainly have all the tools to win this game.
Well, yeah. I mean, any part of this lineup could get it done
Yep.
at any given time, so.
Izzy Fierro is going to sub out to run for Trombley. If you're going to spin the sub, might as well do it at the bottom of the 7th,
Heck
right?
yeah. Got nothing to lose,
Yep.
especially with a game that could end in a tie.
Yep. It's like European soccer, and I can't stand it.
Is that how that works?
I guess. I don't know. You probably
Isn't
know
that
more about soccer
football?
than I do. Oh, yeah, it's football.
In Europe?
Kendall sends one high into first, and first base catches that one, leaving Fierro foot on the bag. 2 away, and that brings up Brianna Blair for your Colorado Stars. Did your kids play soccer? Do they still play soccer?
My son played a little bit when he was little, and Olivia played 1 year. Sydney never played any soccer.
So I can talk crap on soccer.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't offend
I'm
you.
not loyal to soccer at all.
Brianna Blair sends that one high to center field, and that's caught,
the
and that'll
game.
do it. So the third game of our outing here at Top Gun Invitational results in a tie, just like our first game from yesterday. I'm going to sign off here. We will be back here in roughly 30 minutes to start the second game today, which is against the Wasco Diamonds. We are still in the same field, so we will be back with everyone shortly. Thank you for hanging out with me today in the booth. Sydney's mom.
Carrie.
Carrie, thank
Carrie.
you. Sorry about that.
Bye, guys. We'll see you soon.